Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mori Plays Let's Play of Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch 2, of course. This is our Switch 2 Forever Island, or it will be one day. We're in the very early stages, of course, so thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to try and build a road, okay? I want to link the resident services over to Nook's, which we will have to move, because I think we want a street running through here, maybe. Just to try and get some like shape and infrastructure to the island. So this will probably have to be moved back, but I thought we could make a start on the road. Now I've got some really cool patterns. I have been searching all over the place to find some, and I found these on Google, and I'll put the creator code below. But look how cool these are, and they're perfect for autumn as well. So we've got basically a tarmac road with some really cool leaves around the edges, like fallen leaves, which is perfect for the time of year. I thought we're just going to go in on the autumn theme for now, with the wishes theme and still, but have like a base autumn theme. Since we kind of just started autumn and there's the mushroom items and things like that, so we're going to go with the autumn road. I thought that was quite cute. We've got some crossings which just make any road look really good. We've got some random sidewalks, I think these are, so I'm hoping they go well with these. I haven't tested any of them, but we'll see. We've got like little steps there. They've all got leaves on, which is really cute. And then the same creator also has these. So I think they all kind of work together. Like we've got a sidewalk here and some paths there. I'm not sure if this is like a brick road or maybe like the outside of a road. I don't know. We'll have to kind of play around with it and see, but it looks really good. So we've got basically a road with markings, lots of leaves everywhere, and some brick as well, which just looks really, really good. So I'm hoping to use a combination of these and try and build a bit of a road from here all the way to over there. So I'll put the creator code below because it is a really nice one, of course. We always try and credit where possible, so that should be in the description. If I remember, actually, I'll put it on screen now as well, and then you can just grab that in case I forget to put it in the description. Anyway, so yeah, we've got a bit of a little weed here we need to get rid of. So I'm thinking we might have to move this flower bed, so I'm just going to start picking this stuff up. Do we want to keep the flower bed there? I think the road should take priority. So I'm thinking this is too symmetrical. So let's get rid of this. We will, of course, add flower beds back afterwards, I think. I think it's important to get a road down or a bit of a sidewalk. And I think it's best to have it flush with the Resident Services Plaza. So that's what we're going to do. At least that's what we're going to attempt to do. I've never really built a road. I built a mini one in one of our 30-day challenges, I think. And it looked okay, but we only did it outside of a building, so... before we do anything, though, I'm just going to double-check inside Nook's to see if there's anything that we can use for this build. I think, really, we're just going to be putting the patterns down, so don't really need any items today, but it's definitely worth a look. Oh, we've got the creepy doll. What have we got here? Like a little wardrobe thing and a table. Nothing really useful for a road. Oh, well. We might be able to craft something, but I think once we get the road down, we can worry about like fences and street lamps and things like that a little later. We might have to... Oh, we've got another hybrid! Yeah! Pick these weeds as well as we go past, so we don't have to worry about those later. We'll probably have to move all this stuff. We will be moving the resident service today if we have enough... sorry, not the resident services, I wish! The Nook's Cranny a little bit. But I think we don't want to move it until we know where it's going to go. So let's go ahead and dig up these flowers again. I must admit, the flower mechanic in this game, not my favorite. Oh no. I'd much rather just be able to just pluck them, I think. It would save a lot of time. And me being lazy, I'm going to go and buy a shovel so we can really get on with designing a road. So it's going to be a straight road, basically. And the reason is because I think we have a car. Did we not order the mini car? So that should be in our mailbox. I hope it is anyway. No, we don't want the flimsy shovel, do we? I certainly haven't collected it from the mailbox. And I'm pretty sure we ordered it because it's one of those items that randomly appears in the Nook store. But you kind of have to grab it when it's there. Otherwise, you might never see it again. Right, thank you, Timmy and Tommy. Do you know what? Before we do anything, let's go and check it is in the mailbox. And then we'll move the flowers and we'll get started laying a road. It's going to be a basic road. And we might even be able to bring it down here and link it up with our entrance, maybe. I guess it really depends on how the road looks. Mini car. There we go. We've also got something from Happy Room Academy. What have we got here? A little extra gift. We've got a... Oh, it's the silver plaque. Okay, and the mini car. Right, so we're good. Because the mini car will just make the road look good, I think. Right, let's dig up the rest of these flowers. And then that way we've got a bit of space, and we'll probably just run it along the wall. We might want a bit of a sidewalk or a path coming off of the bricks across towards Nook's, and then the road in front of that, and then another path the other side of it. So I don't know. Oh, do you know what we need? I just realised it would be much quicker if we get the custom thing. I wonder how much that is. Have we got enough Nook miles? Let's see. Nook miles. How many have we got? 3,000. They're about 2,000 each, I think, aren't they? As long as it's just one of those patterns for the construction app, isn't it? It would be better when it comes to laying the road if we have that. It would be much quicker than keep going into the menu. Let's see. Redeemed miles. I can't remember how much it is. Oh, these are all... Oh, 3. That's not the right one. 2,000. Okay. Where is it? Oh, 2,300 for this one. That's the one we need, though, isn't it? Custom design path permit. We don't need it to lay custom designs, do we? But we just need it to be able to do it quickly. Wow, there goes all of our Nook miles. But it will be worth it because we'll be able to lay the road quickly and start getting a bit of a grasp of it. And I'm not going to worry too much about the design of it at the moment. We're going to get it down and then we can make it look nice afterwards. So we just need to get a road going from resident services over to Nook's. And do you know what? We might end up moving the museum like in between as well and make the... Because if we take a look at the map, the river will disappear eventually and go up more towards where in line with Abel's and the campsite and go just below those. So this kind of area above where Nook's is at the moment will be just land. So I think we could have quite a good road going across the middle there. Right, let's just get started. I'll fill these holes in like the good resident I am. And yeah, we'll get started and see where this takes us. We should be... We might have to go into construction mode actually. So let's do it. It's been so long since I've had to lay patterns down, start construction, and I've never been very good at it. So thank goodness there's so many talented people out there who share their designs, otherwise our island would look questionable. Right, so we should be able to select one now. Here we go. So that's the main road. These are the sidewalks, and then we can even use the brick. Oh yes, we do have a plain brick. Okay, so... Let's think about this for a second. Because sometimes it's hard to get your head around what we're going to actually use here. So we're going to want probably, what? 2 or 3 width of path. And then 2 or 3 width of road. So let's just do a basic sidewalk for now. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3, probably here. And then that would give us enough for a sort of a really cute red brick pathway, I think. Yeah, does that look like a sidewalk? Like a big curb? A deep curb. Okay, I think this is where the road's going to be. So we'll just do a little bit and get a gauge of it first. See what it looks like. Because we don't want to do too much and then it just be like one tile out. So I think... We're going to have to remember which ones we're using here. And we'll change a few out later with some leaves and stuff, so that'll be really cool. And yeah, we definitely want to use this. This is so cool. I love the detail. I don't know how people do it. It just looks so good. How do people do it? I'm so happy that we have access to other people's designs. It's looking cute already. It's already looking good. So I'm hoping the red... I think it's red anyway. It might not be red. You'll have to just ignore me when I'm talking about colours. To me, that's what it looks like. So then we're going to want... Oh, we've got a centre line. That's the centre line. Or we could have a blank centre. I think we want like a... how big is the car? Let's do a centre line and then we'll see how big the car is. We might have to make the road wider for it to make sense visually, but this looks so cute. I'm glad I didn't kind of test it beforehand because this is the first time I'm seeing it down as well, and I think it looks really good. So I'm happy we get to experience that together. Oh, actually we need a dash, don't we? That's what this one is for. That makes sense. That's what this middle one is for. Yeah, some people are so clever. Lots of people are so clever. They make they just make things look so good, and they think of every possible combination you'll need. Right, so that's basically what the road's going to look like, I think. Should we drop the car down just to see what the... see what... if it's too big? Oh, it might be too big. Do we want to make it wider? Oh, yeah, it's too big. It's too small, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, actually. Do we want to make it one tile wider? We could have a big, wide road, couldn't we? It wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Should we make it a tile wider and just check? Because I think that way we know for sure, and that way we haven't done like a whole bunch and then we change our mind. So we'll do that. So there's going to be a middle one, and then there's going to be another blank one. I don't think it matters to be that big. I do quite like the 3 tile roads and then the sidewalk, but I don't know, if we find the lorries and stuff, and we could probably bring one of the diggers down here, maybe. So let's see, we need one in the middle. Oh, there goes the fountain. I think, let's see if we get our dash now. Is that too wide? Bear in mind we haven't put the other sidewalk in yet. It might be too wide. But do you know what? By the time we've got items around it, actually I don't think it will be. Because by the time we've put bushes here and some fencing. We can't put fencing on the patterns, can we? I don't think. Can we put fencing on the patterns? Oh, we can. Okay, ignore me. Yeah, I think by the time we put some like items, because you can get railings that are items, can't you? Like, and stuff. That won't be too... Is that too big? It's so hard to know. Let's see what the car looks like on this wide bit now. It's good to do this testing anyway, because then we can decide going forward. Oh yeah, I think it needs to be that wide, doesn't it? That's kind of... Yeah. It would make sense. Right, we'll place the car at the end. Let's get the other side of this down. I'm glad we remembered to buy... that we could buy this. Okay, we're building a road. Building a road has never been so easy. We have long dashes in our roads here, so that's why I've gone with like a 2 and a gap. But some places I know have like lots of small dashes. Right, let's get the sidewalk out again. And yeah, we can change this. Oh, that's what this one is. So it's the other side, isn't it? That's so clever. See, they think of everything. Because this one makes it look like it's got a little step up. We don't need that this side because of perspective and that, so we wouldn't see it, would we? So this looks so good. It's amazing how a couple of patterns can really change the look of your island. So I think we're happy with this. I want to check this. I keep calling it a sidewalk, but like it's like a footpath. We don't really call them sidewalks here either. But I'm thinking, or I'm hoping, that's what these are for. Now, that is for... Those are for all diagonal ones, aren't they? So let's stick with this. And see what this looks like. Because this could branch off to other buildings. It looks so good. Obviously, it was made in mind to work with this as well. I love the leaves. There we go. Okay, yeah. Wow, this is going to look really good. Okay, let's do the whole little section here. So we'll do some center ones now. No! It's amazing also how one single tile with a pattern on it can... Like how it doesn't look like it's just cloned. Even though it's the same one next to each other. So I keep bringing up the wrong menu here. We need to just bring... this one back, and then do the top. So we've got a bit of a... I don't know if this is going to look a bit ridiculous, having so many paths here, but I think once we start adding items to it, I think it will look good. So we've got a bit of a footpath. It's quite a close match to the resident services as well. So is this too much? Is this too much? Or do we want to be doing a smaller one like that? Yeah, I think because we've got so much going on, we should go for a smaller one in this area. We could have a bigger path elsewhere maybe as we lead up to other buildings or something. I think what would make sense is to keep, because we've already got like a 5 width road, or a curb either side, and then a footpath. So what we'll do is we'll just keep this as a thinner footpath, I think. I don't know. And then we can put some bushes and stuff along here, I think. That would look good. That looks really good. There's no pressure to put anything this side, but if we wanted to do the same there, we could. There's so much more to this as well. We can do diagonal ones. We can't do any diagonal roads, but diagonal roads are a weird one. So we might want to avoid those anyway, and we've already filled up our space. But we could definitely do some diagonal footpaths if we want to go off to different buildings and stuff. So this is what it's basically going to look like, and then we could just throw in some of those leaves we've seen. So we can just put like some extra leaves. Oh, it's so cute. It's amazing. It's amazing. Actually, do you know what? We shouldn't have it on the end of the white. No, this is the trouble. I'm so bad with aiming this. Shouldn't have them on the end of the white line here, because that way it will look different. This is the only time when it becomes slower, isn't it? When you're only putting down one each time. There we go. So this one is in line with the end of this line. We didn't want the same one to be in the end with this line. We wanted it to look more random. And then we can put one this side as well. But we'll probably do this at the end when we're just going around and adding some stuff. So let's just put this one here and see if we can make sure we don't do the wrong one. Yeah, that's so cute. It looks amazing. That looks really good. Obviously, we're going to have to move this. I wonder if we can. We might have to customize this into a different color. I wonder if we can still get it in front here somehow. That's as close as it goes. Let's continue putting these across the front here. I'm hoping. I mean, we could just lay it back down if it's in the way. It's not in the way. That's fine. Like so. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just a case of laying stuff down now. I mean, the road's going to have to probably come to an end here until we move the river, so we'll just take it up to flush with the end of the resident services path. Like so. Is there going to be a way to incorporate this fountain into this? We might have to use something different here. We might have to use the diagonal ones, maybe. Let's think about this. Where do these go? Is that the wrong one? Oh, interesting. Oh, actually, do you know what? Let's get rid of this fountain for a second. Is that going to look weird? Oh, it's just a little bit not right, isn't it? Okay, so I don't think that's the way we should use that one. I thought we were onto something then. Maybe we want to... Let's use these things again. Have we got just a normal one? There we go. So, okay. Let's just lay these down like this so we can put the fountain on it. Actually, we need an end one, don't we? This is where I get... It's obvious that I'm not very good at using patterns. So, is that this one? Can we do a diagonal? Or it might have to be a bit sooner than that. Let's see what it looks like. We can always change it, can't we? If we do that one and then that one. Like so. And then the end one again. Okay, I'm hoping... Does that look weird? We might... the angle might be weird. I don't know. Let's just continue and we can adjust it later. There's that saying like, make it and then make it look pretty later. Get it made, make it look pretty later. Or something like that. There we go. So it's going to be something like this. And then we can hopefully put this back down here. Oh. I always misjudge that. I'm always too close. Right, let's get it down. We need some adjustments here. So, yeah, that's not right. We might have to just end the... We might just have to end the path early. Or maybe we're trying to do something that we shouldn't... Like, just doesn't actually work very well. Maybe we should have gone a tile further down. Because it looks a bit weird like that, doesn't it? It looks good like that. Anyway, it's something we can probably adjust later. Let's end this off here. We might just have to do this instead. And then let's do... Sorry, I'm doing a lot of thinking on the spot here. Let's do this and bring the path in towards resident services. Like that. And then we can just finish off the corner there. Actually, no. Let's move it along one. And then that way we can put some bushes in there or something. Just otherwise we're going to have just like a massive run of patterns. Like that. And then this one will have to change as well. Oh, is that what these are for? Is that what this is for? Ah, that's what that is for. Oh, it looks so cute. Okay. And then this one actually is just going to come down straight like this. And then we're going to have to swap this one out. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. We're learning. And then this one just needs to be a corner one, doesn't it? I'm kind of regretting not putting it one more tile down is the only problem. And if I'm having this regret now... Because I feel like we've got some little steps here. Where are they? These little steps would look quite good in front of the thing here. Oh, I wish there was a way to move the whole thing down a tile. This is what I thought was going to happen. We're thinking. I think I might have to move it down because it's just going to bug me if not. How high up is it? Let's see where it falls in line. So the bottom of the road actually... So it goes straight through resident services. So we'll have to move. Right. So we kind of do want the fountain there, don't we? Let's go and see if we can customize the fountain to look a little better. More autumny. I think it might have to be a Cyrus one. It might have to be a Cyrus one. Black. Oh, brown would look quite good, I think. Brown or grey. Definitely better than the white. I'm going to say brown. Just to separate it a little bit. But still kind of be a bit more subtle and fit in. Let's see. Yeah, that looks much better. Now, what do we want to do here? Do we want to move the road down? Because we're going to put some bushes in there. We need a crossing here at some point as well. Let's get the crossing down. So the crossing is going to be... Let's just do the basic one first. Oh wait, we probably want... Actually, do you have them that close? Yeah, I suppose you do. Is it weird to have the fountain at the crossing? Is it weird to do that? Is that too many? Okay, we're moving it down. Because if it annoys me now, it's going to annoy me later. And we haven't done much. And that was the whole point of only doing a little area. So we'll just, yeah, all part of the process, I guess. Let's get this one in. So this is going to go here. Like so. And then this one is going to go here. Like, we've got a scooter and things, so we could park like scooters up to that there. This obviously needs to go now. So it gives us a little bit more space. If it wasn't for the fountain, it would have been okay, but wanting to get the fountain in front of the thing there, I think we really needed to move it. Let's see. Again, we're probably going to make lots of like minor adjustments as we're going anyway. And we want this one. And then we want... No. Then we want a diagonal one, which is this one. And we want this one. I wonder if we should take it up to this. So we're going to want another diagonal piece here, but at the other side. It's going to be... no, not that one. That one there. And then I'm just going to continue it to there. So we've got a bit of a T-junction for the footpath. And we just need to close it off. Yeah, having this tool is great if you're laying lots of the same one, but it's a bit of a pain if you're doing just laying one and then changing it. Right, there we go. Right, let's go and grab a couple of bushes to put in here. There we go. These have all gone out of season now. So I was literally thinking of putting them here. Like so. That's pretty cute, isn't it? And we'll probably have to do the same that side. Let's go and grab two more just so it's even. Trying not to do too much symmetrical stuff because I'm terrible. Terrible for doing symmetry. And to make things look more natural, random, organic, built at different times, things like that. You need things not to be symmetrical. Okay. Right, we'll sort that side out in a second. So that's that done, essentially. We need to go along here with the road. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think we made the right choice bringing it down a tile. It opens up a little bit to have some extra items between the patterns and the wall and the resident services and stuff. And it also is cool because it looks like the leaves are kind of blown up these little steps here as well. So that's not what I intended, but it looks really good. So, yeah, this is the trouble with being on an island. Like, where does the road end? We're going to have to probably put a bridge there or something at some point. Right, now we need the gap. So we need a nice gap here. This is probably the longest I've spent on laying patterns ever in this game. There we go. This looks so good. Oops. Deleting patterns. Okay, so far so good. Even looks good like that. Right, now we need the line. Center line. Yep. So we need to be skipping some. So we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, I'm guessing. Oh, does that look weird? No, you need a gap there, don't you? Between the zebra crossing and that. So it's going to have to be that way. So we want a gap, and then we want the line. And then we want a 2. And then we want a gap, and we want another 2. Okay, we're getting there. And then once this is like established and we know the width we're working with and stuff like that, we need to basically extend it all the way over to Nooks. Okay, that's good. So now we need to basically just correct this by moving these ones down a tile. Yeah, we need to get some autumn recipes now for sure. Okay. Oh, did we sell our bicycles? No! Well, they might still be in storage. We could get those kind of parked up on the side of the road. Right, we need the edge of the road this way now. Okay, this is looking so much better than I ever imagined. I'm glad we decided to adjust the thing. I don't know if there's something fancy we could do with the path, the brick path, to make it... Because, you know, you see sometimes, like, diagonal roads going around. I don't know if there's something we could do with that, maybe? Because we do have these ones. I'm not sure. And we also have these ones if we wanted a, for example, if we wanted to do, oh, I can't do it because the thing's in the way. But like if we wanted to do the edge like that with no paving the other side of it, for example. Anyway, that's for a later date to worry about. Let's get the road done. So we want this one. Your days are numbered, tree. Yeah, this slab, this curb, this deep curb looks really good with this road. And I think I was starting to think the crossing looked too much with all of those, but actually it doesn't look that bad. The alternative would have been to use the center line and then put another center line here, but that would have looked not enough lines, I don't think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, I'm just going to finish off this little thing that's here, just so we can kind of close this off. Like so. Probably end up just taking it up to this. The same as that side, I guess, for now, until we get a bridge and stuff in. Put the corner in place. Okay. Yeah, these are all different tiles. These last 4 will be different, so we need the corner. Go as quick as we can. And then we want an edge piece. And then we just need the little... is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that kind of sorts this area out. When we get some street lamps and stuff, that would be really cool. We may as well... Oh, we've got a balloon. Let's grab a balloon, because we could do with some extra resources and items and potential autumn recipes, hopefully. A plastic pool! Not very seasonal. Okay, so this is our little path. This is our road. Let's place the car down. So the car's going to go here. I guess it can be off tile a little bit, just so it looks like it's driving. I think we're going to want to put some trees here, maybe. Let's just put a couple of trees there. I guess we'll just put normal hardwood trees for now. I want to build a fruit orchard somewhere at some point, so we'll avoid putting fruit trees in our builds. Told you your days were numbered, tree. Get rid of you as well. Thought it has jingle again. It's that gyroid jingling away. There we go. Wow, this is the best thing I've ever built. It's not even my artwork or anything. Those flowers will have to move at some point. We'll put some more trees there, but let's go and see. Hey, Gonzo. Whoa, it's so loud over here. How can you concentrate with this waterfall? Where you been? It's only been a couple of days, I know. Are you okay? What do you need, mate? What's the latest? And this island better than anyone. Want to hear about the best walking route you can take? I don't know, but we may have just changed it. Let's see, on a day like this, it's perfect weather for taking a stroll along the beach. Is that a sign? Should we go and get our bottle? It might be a autumn crafting recipe. If we can find it. There we go. That was good. Any autumn stuff would be really... Oh, look at it. It's an autumn letter. Is it surely something? It's a fan. Is that a windflower fan? Okay, what does that look like then? Is that like a... Oh, yeah, I like those. The flower items. Oh, got another hybrid there. Okay, let's just check our storage for a second. And then we'll... I just want to see if we've still got those bicycles and that little scooter. I can't remember if we got rid of them or not. They'd be quite good just to kind of lay on the road. Let's see here. So what did we keep? Anything good along kind of the pathway as well? Oh, we've got the bicycles. Okay, good. And the scooter would be a good one. And nothing else really. Maybe the barrel. I mean, do you have a barrel on a... Probably not on a residential road, but... I mean, it is going to kind of be a residential road. We could probably use the planter as a temporary thing. Everything else is... I don't think is very necessary. Oh, yes, we've got some fences and stuff we should probably make use of. And that is pretty much the only stuff that we've got currently that might look okay thrown out onto the road. That's, to me, that wood plank table looks more like a bench as well, so that might be something. I'm just going to take it with us. You never know. Everything else it's kind of got a home for, or we're not really using. It's more a detailed item. Those gyroids are going crazy. Actually, can we change the design of this? We might have to go and get some more customization. Oh no, none of them can be customized. I was hoping the trash can at least, but we didn't. Did we even bring the trash can in the end? Bike, scooter. No, we didn't. Okay. So for example, the bikes I think can just go up against a tree. Let's see here. That's a scooter, mountain bike. They just look really good, leaning up against the trees, don't they? Where's the other bicycle? Is it this? No, it's this one. Cruiser bike. Yeah. That looks so good. It's just such a simple detail. I love the way they're naturally angled as if they look like they're leaning up the tree already. I think we can throw a scooter down here somewhere just for the sake of it. We'll probably get like a proper scooter park at some point. Do you know what? I'm gonna rotate this. And then just bring it out so it's not so... Yeah, so it's not so gridded. Probably the same. Should I do the same with this one? Does that look weird? How close can we get it to the other one? That's as close as we can get. Okay. Do you know what? These two will have to go against the trees. Looks weird. They wouldn't be leaning up otherwise, would they? Okay, so that's... We've done a lot. We've done more than we usually do across like 5 episodes. Let's see, what else have we got? The planter I just thought was kind of cool, so we might just stick that down. Just for the sake of a bit of decoration. Again, stuff like that probably get changed later on anyway. The table, yeah, I really like this table. It looks more like a bench to me. It's a bit of a high bench. But do you know what? It doesn't look too bad there. Now I've seen it, it looks more like a table. But I guess there could be like stuff on here. I'm going to leave that there just for now because it's kind of a bit of a filler item. Maybe we could put some signs on it or something, or like maybe we could make like a bicycle park sign or a ticket stand or something. I don't know. Okay, yeah. That looks really good. We just need to change up before I forget some of the random leaf patterns. So we want this one on this side. So we're just going to lay some random leaves down. We'll do a couple this side. And then we'll do one here. Like so. And then we'll do one the other side of the road, which is this one. Like so. Okay, and we don't want too much. Less is more, less is more. And then actually I've just spotted as we were doing that, there's also a middle of the road one. So if we wanted, I don't know if it would look weird. That doesn't look too bad. Kind of where everyone's crossing the road, there would be some extra leaves kind of kicked in. Maybe. I think we'll leave it as that. I don't want to put too many leaves in the road, probably. Let's just put one... Oh, no. That's not where I wanted it. I was going to say put one there. Yeah, do you know what? That is a classic example of less is more. Just looks weird. I think having them at the crossing like this looks kind of more realistic because you know, people are crossing here, actively kicking the leaves, and cars are kind of blowing them around as they go past here. So near where there are other leaf piles makes much more sense than having them randomly here. That looks really, really good. I'm a bit disappointed we haven't got any street lamps and stuff. But let's see what we can craft. I don't think we don't have many crafting materials. We certainly haven't got many autumn stuff. Yeah, we haven't really got anything that would go well alongside a road. So, oh yeah, we could incorporate some signposts and stuff. Oh yeah, those are a must, those little signs. So we need 6 of those woods to craft. So we'll just craft a couple of those maybe. It's taken I mean, we've done a lot, but it's kind of taken. We're spending more time on this area than I thought we would. I thought we were going to get it all the way over to Nook's Cranny, but because we need to move that. Have we got any of that wood in here? We have not. It's always the wood we need, isn't it? We'll do it later. We'll worry about the signposts later. We really need to kind of see where we're going to move our thing to. So let's get going. We could probably estimate it with do you know what? There's no point in estimating anything. Let's just use the back one that we were going to use. So this will be the edge here. This bicycle's in the way. Okay. So this is going to be the edge of it. Get rid of this tree so we don't want any reason to mess this up. We do not want to have to move Nooks twice. So we're going to stick with this back tile. So it's definitely in line there. And this is going to tell us basically where we do not want to put it in front of. So right through our veggie patch, which we'll have to move. Okay, so we're in the top of the things here. I'm going to move those in a minute. Oh, we're going to have to move a rock as well. We might get away with leaving the rock there, actually. Okay. So that is the edge of the road. And then we want at least 2 in front of it. Let's grab some bushes. Just so we can... It's a good way of getting rid of these bushes and also a good way to measure. So we don't accidentally rub it out. So basically we probably want it where it is, but just further back. So let's just stick a bush here. A bush there. May as well get the golden spot. Do you know what? Let's just eat a pumpkin. Oops. Do you know what? I forgot that you can place things and drop things on patterns like that. Even though we just placed the fountain there, should have been obvious, but it's like those little details you just forget. Okay, so that's that. That's annoying me. Right. So, yeah, and then there's, this is just rough. It's just to make sure that we don't... Oh no, we want a gap here, don't we? We don't want to put anything behind it. Okay. Right, we need to decide if it's in line, if it's suitable where it is. So, I think it is, you know. It just needs to be moved back. So we might have to fill in a little bit of the river, possibly. How many tiles does this thing take up? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, is it? Like 4 tiles from here, So it can go flush with the river, can't it? Yeah, I think we need to fill in a little bit. Just to be sure. Don't mind me, everyone. We're just miraculously making land appear. Right, so that is better, isn't it? I've also wanted to do that thing people do where they make a top of the Nook's Cranny with land behind it and like a garden top roof. I was wondering if we need the backs to be in line, but because the resident service is quite deep. In fact, it runs all the way along here. This is the back of resident services. Okay. But we're going to line it up on the front. Right, let's see if we can go move this thing. I just know I'm going to mess it up. I just know it. But if we do you know what? If we do, we do. We can move it again, can't we? That's the beauty of this game. I should just trust the process. If we mess it up, we can move it again. Not a big deal. Famous last words. Hey, Nick. Yes, you've been hearing all the construction outside? We want to talk infrastructure. Let's chat. How much is it going to cost me? I want layout changes, I think. Yeah, we want to move it somewhere, Tom Nook. So I'm here for you. We can talk about layout changes and take full advantage of our island's terrain. Moving buildings is, of course, elective service, so there's construction costs for you to cover. Why is the entire island not covering these costs, Nook? Let's talk relocation. Excellent. Which building would you like to move? The shop? Oh, the shop! Moving that will cost 10... Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Let's see... Oh, it's a good job, actually. We've got enough space behind Tom Nook's... Nook's Cranny. Otherwise, we would have to move it twice. Because if it only needs to go back like 2 tiles, for example. I'm all for it, Mori. We'll find a spot that'll make business boom. You're only moving it back a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we don't mess it up. I mean, I don't think it needs to be any further to the left or right. I literally think moving it back will be fine. And if not, if we find we need to move it left or right, we can just do that later, can't we? Because our airport is not in the middle by any means, which is quite annoying. So do you know what? Does it need to be moved over? I feel like it might need to be like directly below the Able Sisters, right on top of all that water there. Should we move it into the middle and have the... I think we're going to move it into the middle and have the museum the other side. We might want to bring Able Sisters in here as well. Because if we moved it like here, Able Sisters here, museum on the water, we want a street with all the stuff, don't we? Am I going to regret moving this? Should we just move it somewhere a bit closer? And then move the Able Sisters as well. Bring that down here. Or do we like the Able Sisters being in the middle of nowhere? Do you know what? Let's stick to the plan. Let's just move it back for now to get the road in. We can always move it again later, can't we? So we want it basically in line with where it is, but not affecting these bushes. Is that right? Let me imagine it. Don't move our bush. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm just worried that we want the museum here instead. Nah, we'll put the museum up a cliff somewhere probably. Okay, do you know what? Let's just stick to it. Let's go with it. That was our idea. We'll stick with it. We can change it later if we want. Okay, good. It didn't move our bushes, so we should be good. We've got a bit of space out the front to work with some items and stuff. Maybe some boxes and things like that. And then, of course, we can go ahead and add the rest of our path. We're just doing a 2-width path, aren't we? So it's basically going to be this and then the road. So I'll just double this path up so the path is done, and then we can continue the road another time. Because we are out of time today, and we need to move this vegetable patch and stuff, so if we just get the majority of it down. Maybe we should have a big orchard in the middle. We should put the museum somewhere else. Because I'm worrying about symmetry again. I can't not do it. It's so weird. My brain just automatically goes to like making things symmetrical. It's a very strange trait, and I've only ever realized it when playing this game. Oh, serious? Yeah, I think we should do an orchard in the middle, because we're gonna have a lot of fruit trees to plant, so this would probably be a good place to do it. Or maybe, yeah, a fruit orchard would be better, like a public open garden with lots of fruit trees. And we will eventually get lots of like glowing stuff. We just need to meet Celeste, and we need to get some of the cool stuff. We might have to start going to Happy Home Paradise Island. Yeah, so I think that's probably all we really need to do. I'm just going to finish up by going and finding the recipe for this morning. Whoever is crafting. Who's crafting? Let's move the little tricycle thing over there as well. It's just so sad seeing a clown singing behind iron bars. I'm going to move this. Over with the scooter, because it's kind of cute, isn't it? The little tricycle there. That's super cute. Right, let's... what was I doing? Trying to find the recipe. Who's crafting? Why is there so many weeds? Where's the crafter? No one's home. Oh, this would be a good thing to put on the road. But we're destroying this campsite anyway. I hate it. It was not how my plan, how it planned in my head. So, okay. Why is no one crafting? No one's crafting. Who's thinking? Uh-oh. Pinky! I'll be rooting for you. That means we need to find another permanent resident. Oh wait, it must have been the houses near my house. I didn't even think to check those. Must be this one. Unless they're sick, no one else is home. So hopefully they're crafting. We need some autumn recipes. Oh my goodness, this house. Where's all your stuff? What you doing? Making a wooden table mirror. Go on then. We may as well take it. But where's all the autumn recipes? We normally get them from balloons and stuff, and we just haven't got any recently. We should be getting all the autumn stuff and the trees bounty recipes, which would look good by the roads. I'm going to go throw this thing down somewhere. I don't know, what kind of... place it should go. There we go. Or is that more of a... I feel like that's more of a... should go here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. And I guess for now we can just put the planter on the table. Okay, so that's looking good. And we just need to get some autumn items here. Fences, hedges, bushes, street lamps, lanterns, stuff like that. So let me know what you think. We're in the process of moving nooks as well, and that will clear the space and we can extend our road over here and maybe build an entrance to a massive orchard. I'm just thinking like a big fenced off orchard with all the fruit trees in, because why not? And we can drop loads of like glowing moss in there. It could be like a bit of a magical fruit orchard or something, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think. How do you think it came out? I think it came out pretty good, but please be honest. If you don't like it or the colours are wrong, please let me know. Otherwise, that would be really embarrassing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and putting up with me on this long episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Huge shout out to the channel members, of course, that made all this possible. Thanks to the creator as well that shared their code on Google. I'll put that in the description, hopefully, if I remember, in case you want to use these designs as well. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!